Hello everybody, JSGC here. I've not got the lights on, we'll just put that on. Bam, there we go, you might be able to see me better now. Hello everybody, JSGC here. We're here for another live streaming the Barcelona versus Bayern Munich quarter-final Champions League game. 10 minutes away from kickoff. So, in the chat, let me know your score predictions of this game. Two mammoth teams going head-to-head here. One leg, all to play for. Barcelona or Bayern Munich. One of them must go out tonight. And of course, what's riding on this game? Manchester City play tomorrow against Lyon. We're doing a live stream as well for that. But what's riding on this game is scouting our potential semi-final oppositions, of course. It also gives us a good idea of what to expect should we get to the semi-final of the Champions League. So, big teams, Barcelona, Bayern Munich, both quality teams. One of them must go out. So I'm looking forward to this game. I think it's going to be a very close game. I think it's going to be fine margin separating the teams here. And I'm hoping there's going to be goals. I'm hoping both teams to score. That's my prediction. Both teams to score. I'm going to go for 2-1 to Bayern Munich. Perhaps even 3-1 to Bayern Munich. But I think if they are going to score a third, it might come very late on when Barcelona pushing for that equaliser and hit them on the counter-attack. So, let's have a look at the team. So, Barcelona have gone with Ter Stegen in net, Semedo playing right back, Gerard Pique playing in centre-back along with Lenglet, Alba playing at left back, Sergi Roberto looks like he's going into midfield along with Busquets and De Jong and Vidal. Then Messi and Luis Suarez up front. On the bench for Barcelona, they've got Rakitic, Ousmane Dembele, Neto, Griezmann, Adames, Pena, Puig, Fati, Aruja, Rodriguez, Jimenez, Mingueza, and Reese. And for Bayern Munich, they've got Neuer captaining the side tonight in goal, Kimmich, Boeteng, Alaba, Alphonso Davies, Thiago, Goretzka, Gnabry, Muller, Perisic, and Robert Lewandowski leading the line. On the bench for them, they've got Odriozola, Sule, Javi Martinez, Coutinho, Cousins, Lucas Hernandez, Tolisso, Ulrich, Koeman, Xerxes, Hoffman, and Massalia, however you say his name, on the bench for Bayern Munich. Wow, two great sides. Where this game's going to be won and lost is all about how Bayern Munich deal with, in my opinion, the best player in the world, Lionel Messi. If they can stop him, find a way of keeping him out of the game, then I think Bayern Munich are going to do very well in this game. Now, obviously, the threat for Bayern Munich is going to come up from Robert Lewandowski. Scores a lot of goals in great form. I feel like the biggest threats, though, coming out wide, Perisic. I can see why they've signed Leroy Sané. A little bit more direct, a little bit more pace. Would suit this side, in my opinion. But obviously, Gnabry sitting on the right wing. Scintillating form. Wonderful player. I'm looking forward to seeing how Barcelona's defence play a nice high line like City do. Deal with Bayern Munich. And City, mark my words, will be scouting this game, watching this game, and learning from this game and looking for their opposition's weaknesses and strengths so we can prepare if we conquer Lyon and get through to the semi-final, which will be next Wednesday. So interesting games at the Estadio Da Luz, which is Benfica's home, of course. So, like I said, let me know in the chats your predictions for this game. What score you're going for, first goal scorer, what you think's going to happen, let me know. So let's just have a look at the chat so we can see that Pretty Moore has joined once more. Welcome. Umtiti, someone's mentioned, does have coronavirus, self-isolating at this moment in time. That is why he isn't featuring in this game. So a speedy recovery to him. So Peter's gone for 2-1 to Barcelona. Sean Fogarty tuning in as well. Thank you for tuning back in. 3-2 Barcelona. Joe Dixon has gone for. Antipaul has gone for 1-0 to Barcelona. PlayStation 4 Kipax has gone for 2-1, but not told me who that's to. 3-2 Barcelona. Hard Shots has gone for. Couple more people tuning in. Robert Robinson, nice to see you tuning back in again. Gary tuning in again. Thank you for tuning in. Dennis tuning in once again. Going for 4-1 to Bayern Munich. They're in scintillating form. It's going to be very difficult for Barcelona to be able to stop him. hold on, Wilfred Boney. Wow, but Wilfred Boney. We don't want to be talking about Wilfred Boney, trust me. Jonathan going for 2-0 to Bayern Munich. QWERTY UPOP going for 2-2 Barcelona to win on penalties. To be honest, as long as it's an entertaining game, I've not got a problem with it going to extra time and penalties. It'd be very interesting, that, wouldn't it? Certainly. Keku going for 3-2 to Bayern Munich. 3-2 Bayern Munich from Aways, who is actually hoping for a win for Barcelona. It's one of them, isn't it? Who do you want, Barcelona or Bayern Munich? Who's going to be the easier opposition? Barcelona, I feel like Pep would show a lot of respect towards, and it wouldn't suit our game, so I think we'd struggle in the game ultimately. Whereas with Bayern Munich, I don't think he'd change anything. I think he'd just say, here's what we do, try and stop us. So I think we'd be a more fluent part to our game. That's just my opinion. So I'd prefer to play Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich in scintillating form. Top quality football. I think it would be a wonderful game. Not that I'm saying that City against Barca wouldn't be a wonderful game if we go through. It would. Bayern Munich, though, scintillating form. I think that'd be an excellent game for just about everybody to see. I'm not particularly keen on Bayern Munich myself with how they handled the Sane situation, but I'm going to try and remain as unbiased. I'm going to try and remain as positive and basically on the fence as possible for this. Robert Robinson going for a Luis Suarez goal in this game. Gary saying Bayern too much, they're too strong for Barcelona. Okay, that's interesting. Hassan there going for 3-2, so a Messi hat-trick, that'd be something to behold, and a Lewandowski and Gnabry goal. Fair enough. Dan going for 3-2 to Barcelona. Everyone's going near enough for both teams to score, expecting a good game here. So yeah, that's interesting. Sorry if I missed anyone's comments there, just trying to get through the chat while I did my very short preview. But thank you everyone for tuning in. Welcome Ben, welcome Robert, welcome Auntie, welcome Koala as well, tuning in, going for a 3-2 Bayern. Seems like we're going to be in for a treat tonight, doesn't it? So, teams are coming out now. Well, the teams coming out, Barcelona and Bayern Munich coming out. I'm going to disagree with you there, Gary. I don't think Bayern are too strong for City. I think that City can get the better of Bayern Munich, in my opinion. So we've got the Champions League anthem going on, so if you're at home, feel free to boo. I'll boo for a minute. Boo! 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 I was going to do something inappropriate then, but we're not doing it. We're monetized at this moment in time, so we'll just boo. Boo! 7-0 Bayern, wow. No, I'm going to go for 2-1 Bayern Munich, is what I reckon. Maybe a 3-1. Screw UEFA, there you go. That's our opinions. Oh, UEFA will hate us to win this competition. So I want us to win it. I think Nagelsmann would be an option, maybe. Hello, Mr. Super Sid. Thank you for tuning in once more. Tuning in from home on my lonesome once again. Never mind, we'll still have a good time like we have the last couple of streams. Barcelona to win. Okay, it's an interesting one, isn't it? It's a really interesting one. I'm just finishing off my warm drink, and I'm going to let my stomach settle. Then we're on Bulmers that I've got in the background. My background over here, you can't see it, it's off camera. Dragon, thank you for tuning in. Hello, welcome to the live stream. Just before kickoff, I'm hoping, fingers crossed here, that I have got the score, or the timer, sorry, sorted for this game. I did try it just before I went live, and it was working, so fingers crossed that it does work when we're actually live, but we're live, anything can happen. Suarez bicycle kick in the net. That would be something to behold. Dembele, I don't know about Dembele. He's on the bench, obviously fit enough to make the bench. So I would have thought that he's got some kind of fitness in him. Otherwise, he won't be on the bench. City score prediction. I reckon it'll be a very narrow game. I reckon maybe 2-1 City, something like that. Well, I'm hoping we don't lose tomorrow. I'm not taking that game lightly. Very difficult team, Leon. Very well drilled. They've knocked out a class team like Juventus. It's going to be difficult. A Davies hat-trick. I'm not sure I can see Alphonso Davies getting a hat-trick from left-back, but there we go. I thought they'd going to do a moment's silence first before kick-off. All the players are getting prepared, so sure what's going on there. We'll finish off the drink. They haven't had a moment's silence, have they? Okay, looks like they're going straight for kickoff. And there we go. And my timer's not working. See if we can just get it to work 1 second. Hold with me, hold with me. Typical live. I'll put it up in a moment. It might just be a little bit behind, but you get the gist. And so we've got kick-off. We're 30 seconds in. We'll have the timer up in a minute. It'll be a minute behind, but you get the gist of where we're at. Typical live stream. I'd foreseen this coming. So Bayern Munich playing in white, Barcelona playing in their normal colours. Right, thingy, the timer should be working now for everybody. There we go. Done. Sorted. There we go. It's a minute behind. I apologise for that. Nothing I can do about that. Typical live stream. When things are live, that's what's happened. Right, there we go. I can have a look at the live chat now. Thank you, PS4. Appreciate it. As Bayern Munich currently attacking the Barcelona goal. Looks like Barcelona are going to bring it away. They do. Bayern Munich coming down the left wing. Thank you for tuning in, Dult Yenna. Thank you. Welcome to the stream and hello to you. Good evening. It's a good ball in. And that's well defended and a good bit of goalkeeping there from Manuel Neuer just to read the situation and get the ball clear. There's a good ball in that though from Barcelona. A nice testing pass early on. We're a couple of minutes into the game. So another good ball across from Barcelona. Getting a couple of good early balls in. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate it. Barcelona have been the better team at the moment. So a good ball down the left. Chance for Bayern Munich to maybe put a good ball into the box. And they do. It's going to get tapped away. Chance to shoot. And it's 1-0! Thomas Muller, 1-0 Bayern Munich. We're only 3 minutes into the game. Possibly Bayern's first shot. A disastrous start for Barcelona. First 3 minutes, Barcelona had looked the better team. But Thomas Muller has put Bayern Munich ahead. A lovely left-footed shot. Just on the outside of the box. Just the start that Bayern Munich could have been looking for. He certainly looks onside, so VAR shouldn't have a problem with this. I'll wait for the goal to be given before I change the score. I've got it up now ready to change. One-touch football. Edge of the area. Passing it round 1-2. Just inside the area. Nice little shot there from Thomas Muller. And it's as simple as that. Barcelona's defence will be very disappointed with that. I think the keeper would be a little bit disappointed as well. It isn't in the corner. Slicing it nicely into the back of the net though. And the goal has indeed been given. So 1-0 to Bayern Munich. Already. I've got a feeling we're in for a cracking game here. I've got a feeling. I've got a feeling. So Bayern lead. There we go. Bayern lead. I have seen about Umtiti wishing him a speedy recovery as Bayern Munich are coming down the right-hand side. As it's gone out for a throw into Barcelona there. Who would I say the top 3 City YouTubers, excluding myself? Okay, that's an interesting one. I'd probably go with... I like the work that City Extra are doing, so they're in the top 3, definitely. I really like Ian Cheeseman. I know he does stuff a little bit differently with City, but I have a lot of respect for him, growing up as a City fan and listening to BBC Radio Manchester. So I always listen to what he's got to say, always posting some really good stuff. So I personally do like watching Ian, so I'd put him in the top 3. I'm trying to think for the last one. That's a difficult one. I'll let other people decide in the comments. I've worked with Man City Fan TV. Martin that I work with over there is a really nice person. He's doing some really good stuff, so I could put him in the top 3. Obviously Stephen, with Esteemed Company, being the most popular City YouTube channel, would be a lot of people's choices. I respect the grind he's doing as well, so I could potentially put him in the top 3, but bit of a hard one. I have 2 of my favourites, which I say would be Ian and the work that the City Extra lads are doing. Like I said, then people feel free to put your own comments in. What's my thoughts on West Ham making a bid for John Stones? It's an interesting one, isn't it, really? If they're willing to offer more than 20 million that what Chelsea have offered, then potentially, yeah. The chance here for Barcelona gets played across. It's gone in! Alba's scored an own goal. I'm not too sure how that's gone into the back of the net. Really poor piece of defending that from Bayern Munich, and a goal out of nothing. I said it were going to be both teams to score. We're only 6.5 minutes in, and it's already 1-1. This is a crazy, crazy game. Crazy game. Decent finish from Alba. Chips it right over Neuer and into the back of the net. So they get down the left-hand side. Played it across. He's got to deal with it because Suarez is ready to put it in the back of the net. A decent ball across. Alba's got to do something on the slide. I think he's trying to put that out. Gets it over the keeper and into the back of the net. That is a cracking own goal. Neuer managed to get a good hand onto that, and it's gone into the back of the net. Well, there we go. 1-1. Entertaining game. End to end. Things happening, yeah. A 99 finish there from Alba. Wow. This is a great game. Put Alba up front, indeed. I liked when Stephen were doing his football vlogs. His football vlogs at City were very, very good. I really liked them. Obviously, what's happening, can't do football vlogs, but in terms of vlogs, yeah. Alex Birch, not really watched much of his stuff, if I'm honest. I know he had a lot of success with his big moments at the City game, like the VAR decision with Tottenham in the Champions League last year with his videos and stuff. I like all the City content creators though. I want them all to do well. I want them all to do quality stuff, changing up the game and putting City on a good platform for everyone to watch. I want everyone to do well. Great ball. Great ball. Chance. Good save. That was a really big chance. Trevor, hello. Thank you for tuning in. Otamendi-esque there, yeah. I'd rather play Bayern Munich. I think it'd be a great game. I'd expect someone of the quality of Luis Suarez to potentially be putting that in the back of the net, if I'm honest. We're through now. That's a great ball in. He's hit the post. Barcelona's hit the post from the corner. Good grief. I cannot keep up. Sorry, everybody, not speaking at the moment. I'm just enjoying the game here. This is crazy. Joe needs to take the Alba mask off. That's funny. That's brilliant. Nirav, thank you very much. This is a brilliant game. It's another good ball played through. I don't think Suarez has got the pace. He hasn't. Blackburn, Bayern's back line is very quick. I really want Bayern to go through because I think it would be a cracking game. I know everyone wants City to win the Champions League and you want it to suit City for the semi-final. I really want to see what we can do against this Bayern team. So I hope they go through and I hope we go through because that'll be such a good game. As Messi just brought down Davies, I think that was there. Surprised he hasn't been booked, if I'm honest. Quite a cynical challenge, just tripped him up. Not near the ball, stopping them coming forward. Perhaps it wasn't so early in the game that it would be a yellow card. So Bayern got possession at the moment. Coming down the left wing. Chance for them to put a ball into the box. It isn't fully dealt with and it goes out for a corner. Good bit of defending that from Barcelona. Oh, good ball in as well. I think Sane would go in for Perisic. The pace would suit Bayern Munich most definitely. Corner goes in at the near post. Is flicked on at the near post by Bayern Munich, but goes straight out for a goal kick. Ante going for 3-1 Barcelona. Barcelona will feel a lot better about getting that equaliser. Like I said, Barcelona first 3 minutes actually were playing a lot better than Bayern. It's a poor giveaway from Ter Stegen. Ball gets played across as a chance and it's gone over the bar from Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich pressing a lot higher, looking very energetic. Barcelona fans will be enjoying seeing Lewandowski on the ground, struggling there. Big strapping lad like Lewandowski, probably just going to get back up if I'm honest. Mate, thank you very much, appreciate it. Sancho, thank you for tuning in once more. Ter Stegen punts it downfield, collected relatively comfortably by the Bayern Munich defence, so they can come forward again. You know what? We're on beer now. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Chance here down the right hand side. Flicked on by Bayern Munich. It's cleared, only partially. Blocked by Barcelona. They can bring the ball away. Look like a free kick. Referee hasn't given anything, so an early ball comes in. Barcelona managed to clear their lines momentarily. Surely he's going to let it bounce. That was a dangerous, dangerous game there by Pique to let that bounce. Manages to get his head onto it using all his experience and guide that back to Ter Stegen. Took a risk there. Poor pass that from Semedo, but he manages to get away with it. What we're drinking, we're on Bulmers tonight. And it's... I'm not sure if the camera can pick it up, but look at all that residue on there. It is chilled. It is cold. Perfect. Oh. Go on, man. Oh. Yes. Love it. Love it. Right, back to the game. Lots of people saying, do I know Fogden? No, I don't. I know of his channel. I don't know him personally. Oh, Auntie, you know, cracking a call for the boys. Surprised you haven't put B-O-I-S for the boys. That's what was going on yesterday in the live stream. San Pellegrino, nice. Guinness, nice. The Boomer drink, Bulmers. Boomer. Not even a boomer. Oh man, Aaron, what have you done to me? Because I don't watch TikTok. I'm not a boomer. Oh man, right. Game's just fizzling out a little bit now. Nicely bought free kick that from Vidal. Prosecco. Okay. Not too sure there'll be many Prosecco drinkers watching the live stream. If there is, let me know. All the coaches are doing. I'm going to do it as well. Oh, Raphael, thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate your support. It's not even that warm and I'm roasted. Deep down. It keeps me entertained. Lewandowski not really involved in the game yet. Might be a bit of commentator's curse here as it goes out for a corner to Bayern Munchen. We can get to 20k subs. There's no time limit. We'll get there when we get there. Yeah, nice. Right, corner, Bayern Munich. Swings in. And headed over. Who do I think will win? Still think Bayern will win. I'm not changing my mind yet. I reckon we might see a Lewandowski goal at some point. I reckon we might see a Messi goal as well. Just to state the obvious. Well, looks like it's gone out for another corner to Bayern Munchen. 20k by the end of next year or before. I don't put time limits on subscribers because you get obsessed with the numbers and everything, and I just enjoy the rides. Like I said, we hit 20k when we hit 20k. Simple as that. Ball comes in. Deflected. Not cleared by Barca, so another ball comes in. Headed over the bar. That looks like it is headed over by Pique out for another corner. I just don't think La Liga's nowhere near as physical as some of the other leagues. The Italian, German and the Premier League are a lot more physical than La Liga. And La Liga relies a lot on their ball playing ability, which is why you see lots of clubs outside of obviously the giants of Real Madrid and Barcelona. Could put Atletico in there as well. You get other clubs producing some wonderful football players. Look how good Laporte's been for City. I mean, we didn't bring him in from the top, right at the top, one of the top teams in La Liga. Managed to bring him in from Bilbao, who continued to play the same way. And it's like that right through the Spanish leagues. They all play that passing, pretty style of football. That was a poor ball that from Frenkie De Jong. Come to expect better from him. I've not really watched too much of Barcelona this season, so I'm not sure how Frenkie's got along. If anyone's had a chance to watch some of Barcelona's games, how's he got along, because obviously had a top season with Ajax last season as they got to the semi-finals and should really have got to the final of the Champions League. I know De Ligt struggled a little bit at Juventus. As Barcelona come down the right-hand side through Messi on his left foot, gets a shot away. Ooh, I'd expect Messi to be putting that into the back of the net, if I'm honest, on his stronger left foot. Good save nonetheless, though, from Manuel Neuer. It's a very interesting match. It's a very poignant, little delicate stage that we're in at the moment. I'd say the next 20 minutes, there's going to be a battle. It's going to be a big midfield battle here. And it's all about mistakes. Pressing the teams into mistakes. Barcelona look more likely to make a mistake than Bayern Munich, but we've seen Barcelona just come forward once and forced a mistake from Alba to put the ball into the back of his net. So we're in a little poignant stage right now. Might get a little bit nitty-gritty, a bit scrappy as well. I'm hoping Lyon don't beat Man City, if I'm honest. That won't be good. There we go, the press, the mistake, forced again, down the left-hand side. Can they get a good ball across? Maybe have a shot. Goes across, and it's gone in! 2-1 Bayern Munich! Ter Stegen will be very disappointed that that's gone into the back of the net. Got a good, strong foot onto the shot. I think it's Perisic that's got the goal. How that's found its way into the back of the net, I'm not too sure. Have a watch of the highlights here as to have a breakdown of this goal. Once again, Barcelona pressed high. Little bit of confusion involving Nelson Semedo, so it gets worked down the Bayern left. It took a little deflection on the way in. It looks like it's taken a little deflection, and that's caused the to hit Ter Stegen's boot and going off the crossbar. That's what it looks like's happened. Or has it taken a deflection? I'm not so sure, actually, from that angle. Whatever has happened, it is 2-1 to Bayern Munich. So we've had 3 goals in 22 minutes here. Decent. Really decent. Really entertaining game. Certainly the most entertaining of the 3 quarterfinals that we've had so far. And actually, definitely the most entertaining. Most attacking, most fluent. This could end up any score, really. Could be in for a little bit of a goal fest as an early ball comes in from Barca. Scott Carson saves that every day of the week. Routine training save that for Scott Carson. Scott Carson doesn't save with his feet. He just collects that. Just goes down nice and comfortably. Gets down really quick. It's quick for the big guy. Just gathers it up. Leads a counter-attack. That's what I've heard. Good ball in again from Bayern Munich. Collected by Barcelona this time, though. Pressing them really, really high. As Barcelona come away with the ball. Taking their free kick early. Or quickly, should I say. I think Barcelona are needing a little bit more grit in their midfield. They're struggling a little bit to work their distribution from the back to their midfield. Ter Stegen's made an error once more. Can Bayern punish it once again? On the outside of the area, a chance here for Bayern to put the ball into the box. Chooses instead to go central and shoots, and just over the bar. That was from Thiago, who apparently is closing in on a move to the Premier League with Liverpool. Sliced that really over the bar. You're really struggling at the back. The distribution from the back to midfield, really poor from Barca so far. And that's just why Ter Stegen's just done that. He's going long, forced long. They're not getting their midfield involved at the moment. And I'll tell you right now, if there's any Bayern fans watching and City do go through, I consider our biggest strength midfield. And I think you'll struggle to press mistakes from players like Rodri and De Bruyne. But then again, anything can happen. Good bit of defending that from Jerome Boeteng. Sensibly puts it out for a corner to Barcelona, taking no chances there as Barcelona got in on their own right-hand side. Glyn, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Liking the shirt as well. Thank you. Just Messi carrying the team. It's the same with Juventus. We just give the ball to Ronaldo and hope that he can carry them through. And the problem with Barcelona now is that they've just not got that little bit of grit and quality from the rest of the squad. Corner comes in from Messi. Really poor. Gets a second bite of the cherry. Puts a ball into the box. Decent ball this time and over the bar. They're appealing for a corner, I think. Yeah, another corner's been given. Yeah, it was a corner. Good bit of defending that from Bayern Munich. As Messi goes short this time. Now puts a ball surely into the box. You know what Messi wants to do? Go onto his left foot. How he's let a ball go in then, I'm not too sure. And he goes just wide. Decent ball in that as well. Pique gets up highest. Gets a good nod onto it. The offside flag does go up, but you're not to know that when that's happening. Certainly is offside. I feel like both these teams can be got at, if I'm honest. So we've had 7 attempts from Bayern, 2 on target, 2 goals. 3 attempts from Barca at the moment, 2 on target and 1 goal. Clinical, quality football on show. End to end, anything can happen. Really unpredictable. Chance here for Bayern down the left-hand side, puts a ball across. He's now. He perhaps should have scored then. Ter Stegen makes a bit of a hash of that. And parries it into the danger zone. Shouldn't have done that. Bit of poor goalkeeping. Nearly punished, but not quite. We have just hit 50 likes. Thank you, everyone. Much appreciated. See if we can get to 60 likes. That would be great. That would be very grand. Good bit of passing. And he's down. Gets a shot away. It's 3-1. It's Gnabry with a goal. Little serving up celebration there. Serving up. I can't think of anything to put to that. Serving up a beating here, really, to Barcelona. It's 3-1 to Bayern Munich. Lovely bit of midfield work from Bayern Munich. They've got the quality to really hurt you if you're going to allow them. Bayern Munich finding it all too easy to find the space in and around the unorganised Barcelona defence. Lovely flick over the top. Takes one touch, just puts that into the back of the net. There's quality players like Gnabry. You cannot be allowing that to happen. A decent finish into the bottom corner as well. A bit of weak defending that from, is it Lenglet, I think? Ter Stegen nowhere near that. Quality finish. Who put the ball in for the assist there? That was a quality ball. Couldn't quite catch who put the ball in, but a fantastic assist nonetheless. And I think the Barcelona bench summarising that up perfectly with just doing this. Love that celebration there. Just a little dishing out a little bit of a hammer in at the moment to Barcelona, and Bayern Munich finding this all too easy as it stands. Barcelona pressed again. Chance! Oh, it should have been 4. I think Ter Stegen might have made the save. How has that not gone into the back of the net? Lewandowski should be scoring. Poor again on distribution. Oh, you'd put your mortgage on Lewandowski putting that in the back of the net. Goes for the near post. Ter Stegen manages to get a foot onto it. He looks very stressed, under a lot of pressure. Wow. Ruthless from Bayern Munich, this. Absolutely ruthless. Tell you what, if we make it past Lyon and we do face Bayern, we've got our work cut out. How Pep's going to deal with this, we're going to need a masterclass, that's for sure. But I'll tell you right now, we just knocked out the La Liga champions, the most prestigious club in Europe, in Real Madrid. Bring it on, I say, if we can get through. Bring it on. This Bayern team look like quality, though. Absolute quality. Well, the reason that Lewandowski and Gnabry and all that are getting into space is because Barcelona are being pressed and they're forcing the mistake. I would like to think that our distribution would be better than this. Like I said, I'd be looking for the players that are more than capable of keeping hold of the ball and have got a good, nice, high pass percentage rate. So I'd be putting our best ball-playing players onto the pitch. So if we was playing Bayern, I'd be looking for the Rodris to be getting it on the ball as much as possible. Ederson's distribution, I wouldn't have thought he'd be making too many mistakes at the back like Ter Stegen has. I would have thought getting Laporte involved as much as possible with distribution. Obviously, the right-hand side would be a problem. Cancelo's looks solid at left-back, so we'd have to wait and see. Like I said, our midfield's our most valuable assets there. Rodri, De Bruyne, Foden can get involved. David Silva as well, very good with the ball as well. The ball gets played in. It's an own goal. It's 4-1. I think that's an own goal. Barcelona being absolutely ripped to shreds. It is Barcelona 1, Bayern Munich 4. A goal out of nothing there. Muller looks like he's claiming it. I'm not too sure if it's an own goal or not. Barcelona are appealing for an elbow, so I'm not going to put 4-1 in yet. VAR will have a look at this goal. Not happy about something. Good quality ball in. Oh no, it's definitely a Muller goal. It's not an own goal. Tidy finish that from Thomas Muller. 4-1. Oh, that's a lovely, lovely goal from Muller. Reads that all the way. A quality ball in at the near post as well. This is frightening. Frightening. Just wait for the goal to be given here. Excuse me. And the goal has been given. It stands. Barcelona 1, Bayern Munich 4. We're only 31 minutes into the game. Ladies and gentlemen, Rita summing it up perfectly. This is scary. I'm deluding myself saying that City can deal with this. There's a chance for 5. Davies looked like he was in acres of space that he could have distributed the ball a lot sooner and worked that out wide. This is absolutely insane. What's happening? Wow. Wow. No, Bayern Munich could not do it on a wet Tuesday night in Stoke. Let's see Bayern's defence cope with a Rory Delap long throw. Back in the day. Lee Cattermole there, ready to break somebody's leg. Yeah. A cold, wet, miserable night in Sunderland as well. God. Chance here for Barcelona. Good ball in. That's not such a good ball, and it goes out. Looks like for a corner kick. Someone is getting sacked tonight. They must be seething. La Liga champions going out last week, Real Madrid to Manchester City, and Barcelona being humiliated. We're 32 minutes, 33 minutes into the game, and they are already 4-1 down. Barcelona getting thrashed. How did Barcelona get back into this? They're going to need to work the ball a lot quicker and force Bayern Munich onto the back foot. They're going to have to be very careful at the back. They look too wobbly at the back. Got a lot of problems at the back. You can see maybe why they're targeting Eric Garcia, but I'll tell you right now that Eric Garcia wouldn't be doing much about this. They need to get their midfield involved more. They're not dropping deep enough. Frenkie De Jong, Busquets, Sergi Roberto, they're not getting involved enough. Bayern's press is just annihilating it. Their attack is too good. I tell you what, if we make it through against Lyon, we've got one hell of a game coming up against Bayern Munich. If we knock them out then. Jeez Louise. We're the type of team to knock Bayern Munich out, play, I don't know, Leipzig in the final and lose. That's typical City. But we've got to get through tomorrow night's game first against Lyon. Then we could start worried about this frightening Bayern Munich team. Pep likes to, when changing things up, likes to put Gundogan on, but I'm failing if we're playing Bayern what Gundogan would be doing against this Bayern team, if I'm honest. I feel Rodri would be a better bet. That's a good ball. Good defending, though, from Alaba for Bayern Munich. Gets an interception in. We've not only knocked Real Madrid out, we've knocked Real Madrid out whilst looking very comfortable as well. And that isn't an easy thing to do. It isn't. Completely dictated them two ties City have. City like possession. Barcelona do too. Barcelona not getting involved enough in the game. Like I said, the problem is from defence into midfield, the distribution there. I think City had looked to really pack them areas, work the ball a bit quicker. That's a dangerous pass from Ter Stegen. It's pressed. Another chance here for Bayern. Nope. Nope. Goes wide. Sliced wide there. Right idea. Execution not quite there. Farrick, thank you for tuning in. Glyn, yes, Spanish football has declined a little bit. I've said it now for a season or so. You take Lionel Messi out of Barcelona and all of a sudden it's an average side. It's not very good. And so Barcelona's USP is Lionel Messi, and they've not got... I said Bayern Munich have to find a way of dealing with him, but Barcelona's not found a way to get him involved in the game yet. Obviously, Barcelona's preparation would have been wondering about how to stop Lewandowski, but Bayern Munich have found great ways of getting their players involved. The Gnabrys, the Perisic's, and obviously Thomas Muller as well, getting them involved. They've not got an answer at the moment. I think one outlet for City, if we go through, would be to slow everything down. Take no chances and just slow everything down. This pressure has come from Barcelona conceding early on, so the first 20 minutes or so would be huge. Keep Bayern Munich at bay. Keep them out. Little phases. I think Liverpool style of football would suit playing against Bayern Munich. Phases. Chance here again for Bayern. All too easy. Played across. Not a great ball. Momentum's kind of been stopped, so it's forced Bayern backwards. Though they've got into a good position again. Chance to put a ball across. Goes out for a corner kick to Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich will be looking for a fifth. I'll tell you, their philosophy in Germany, it's insane. They'll be thinking about scoring a goal, another goal. If they get that goal, score another goal. Relentless. Absolutely relentless. It can get embarrassing if you allow it to. Yeah, I feel distribution's been Barcelona's biggest problem here. They're normally very good on their distribution. It's a chance on the header from the corner. Lewandowski rose up high, straight at Ter Stegen, though he makes a save. So City's distribution would have to be on point. City normally average anywhere between 89 to 93% on their pass completion rate. Normally when I'm looking at stats in the Premier League for the last season. So I feel like City'd have to be the high end up for their pass completion rate if we're playing a quality team like Bayern. I think it'd have to get as high as up to into the middle of the 90%. So the 93, 94% pass completion rate is what they'd be needing. And there's players like Laporte, like Rodri that are capable of doing that. So them players would be crucial in our build-up play. So fine and well saying De Bruyne would do this and De Bruyne would do that, but we'd have to find a way of getting De Bruyne involved in the game in the first place. But if you beat Bayern's high press, and City are used to it with the Premier League, someone did say La Liga's declined and there isn't much press in there. There is a lot of press in the Premier League, so City should be used to this. So they can find a way of beating Bayern's press and getting someone like Kevin De Bruyne involved, he can hurt Bayern very quickly. We're smashed past 60 likes. Thank you so much. Up to 61 likes. You're all legends. Thank you very much. Let's go for our next target. Let's see if we can get to 80 likes. That would be grand. So thank you everyone for that. I think if City go through against Lyon, I think that's a video idea speaking about how to stop Bayern Munich. And I will do a video on that. If City go through and Bayern obviously look like they're going to go through. But Barcelona will say to themselves, they can get a goal before half time. They can maybe pull it back. That's a great ball. Surely going to go first time. Does not a great ball first time into Suarez though. Thing is that Liverpool team didn't have anything to play for. It's not a Champions League semi-final with everything on the line. You must be clinical. You must play a perfect game in the Champions League if you want to go through. It needs perfection. To beat this Bayern Munich team, you must be perfect. You cannot afford mistakes. They will punish you. And in my opinion, it's all about patience, all about build-up. It's all about waiting for your opportunity, keeping Bayern at bay, defending, clearing your lines properly, not taking risks. If Fernandinho's playing, them tactical fouls could be crucial. Yeah, Lionel Messi is, of course, playing. I can argue that Bayern Munich's got more quality than Liverpool, so their press is even more dangerous. They've certainly got a more deadlier striker in Lewandowski, whereas Liverpool's got Firmino. I do think Liverpool's best outlets obviously come out wide, so I'm talking Salah and Mane, and obviously Trent Alexander-Arnold and Robertson, but I don't think Robertson's had as solid a season as what he had in the previous season, but that's where Liverpool go as their outlets. And that's where you have to find a way of keeping them quiet. Whereas with Bayern, they've not really found a way of getting their wing backs involved too much. Theirs is more coming from their high midfield press. As Boateng just picks up a yellow card there, taking him out. Serious questions will be asked of Barcelona. Apparently got no money to spend this summer, which, if true, isn't great. They're needing something. Certainly needing something. We're up to 75 likes. Thank you, everybody. It's much appreciated. Only 5 likes away now from my target of 80 likes on the live stream. So thank you, everyone, so much for leaving a thumbs up. And if you haven't left a thumbs up, leave a thumbs up if you're enjoying it. We've got to get through Lyon first. Think about Lyon before Bayern Munich. We need to find a way of keeping their threats, so players like Depay, quiet. Working our way around quality players in midfield like Aura. And getting ourselves involved. Obviously got former City man Jason Denayer as well playing in that game. Need to find a way of just nullifying Lyon first. Think about them. Then we go at Bayern Munich. City will be doing their homework. Pep and the team will be watching this. They'll be doing their homework. I'll tell you right now, Bayern play like this for the rest of the tournament, then they're going to be favourites. 100%. How PSG played the other night compared with his Bayern team, it's just not even in the same league. But if we can get through Lyon, that's crucial. If we can get through Lyon, if there's a team that can hurt Bayern Munich with a quality, it would be us. We know how to beat the press. We face it week in, week out in the Premier League. We know what to do. We have the quality. We've got great players in midfield to try and hurt and dictate the game and try and force Bayern Munich onto the back foot. Bayern Munich play a very high line. So does City. A shot comes in from Luis Suarez, gets good connection, but relatively comfortable there for Neuer to make the save on the half volley. Straight at him though, near enough. 80 likes, thank you very much, much appreciated. And I will say, 90 minutes, anything can happen. Anything can happen. I'd rather face this team over one leg than two, if I'm honest. There we go, yep. No stoppage time. 0 minutes added on. We've gone straight into half time. The referee's decided not to add anything on. So that means my timer that's a minute behind is going to still be going on whilst it's half time. So JSGA tuning in. So thank you very much for tuning back in. That's crazy. Do you know what? I'm going to get the stats up. This is mental. Absolutely mental. Crazy game. So Muller with a brace. Perisic and Gnabry have got a goal as well. Alaba with the own goal for Barcelona. Crazy. Barcelona are currently 66-1 to win. For a draw, currently 20-1, which I think are very generous odds. Gone up to 25-1 for them to get a draw. Scoring 3 goals in the second half and probably keeping Bayern Munich at bay. 25-1. I don't think that's very good odds, my opinion. So stats, 53% possession for Barca, 47 for Bayern. 2 shots for Barca, 2 on target, 1 goal. They'll be happy with that. 14 shots, though, for Bayern Munich. 7 on target, 4 goals. Clinical. So here we go. This is what I was saying about the pass completion. 85% from Barcelona, which isn't bad. But they're being forced high up, pressed into mistakes. So their distribution, they'd be looking for it to be towards 90%. That 5%, it's big at this level when you're going up against a quality side like Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich's is actually close to 89%. And this is what I want about with City. I feel like if City want to... We play the same style as Barcelona, that passing, free-flowing football, and we'd do the exact same if we was playing Bayern Munich. It needs to be pinpoint accurate. And if you're going to beat that Bayern Munich press, that pass completion needs to be above 90%. I would say you're looking around 93, 94. I have seen City hit 93, 94% pass completion rate. It's normally when teams aren't willing to play much against us and are just going to sit deep that we're allowed to do it. So going up against Bayern's press, it's going to be very difficult to do that. And so to do that, you need to be making sure the players who've got the ball at their feet, who are very good at that, are on the ball as much as possible. And that's what I mean. The distribution of Ederson would be crucial. Ederson's long distribution, his long balls up, would cause Bayern Munich problems. You also got players like Rodri, who's consistently doing 90% plus on his pass completion rate. Phil Foden is a very good distributor of the football as well. De Bruyne is, of course, as well. Aymeric Laporte as well. We've got pace to hurt Bayern Munich as well, is what I will add. Raheem Sterling, Kyle Walker getting involved in the game is what I'd be looking for. It'd be interesting to see who we go with in midfield, I reckon. If we were playing Bayern, I reckon we'd go right wing, potentially Phil Foden, swapping with Kevin De Bruyne and Raheem Sterling on the left. Rodri would be playing, and I imagine that's where you'd see Ilkay Gundogan playing as well, rather than David Silva. It'd be a bit of a topic. Would it be Gundogan? Would it be David Silva that you would go for in a midfield to try and cope with Bayern Munich? It's difficult. Obviously, Gundogan should have some experience of playing against Bayern Munich, which might suit. Bits of knowledge. Knowledge is power, as I've always said. It's going to be very difficult, and I feel like City have to be right on top of their game. And it might just be a case of maybe we just need to take 5-10 yards back on our high line just to try and cope. And it's all about not taking risk. If you feel under pressure, get rid of the ball. Either clear it out into the stands and regroup, or just pump the ball up and regather ourselves and gather our composure, taking no chances. We're going to need to be clinical. Bayern Munich will allow us to create opportunities and will allow us opportunities to score. We need to put them in the back of the net, and we need to make sure we're solid defensively. My concern is defensively we haven't been that brilliant this season. Look at the aerial duels of this. 22% for Barcelona, 78% of aerial duels have been won from Bayern Munich. Now, City are very good on their aerial duels. Their winning of second balls, it's normally around 50 to 60%. Sometimes it's above that as well. Bayern Munich is well above that, 78%. Aerial duels, they're dominating. They're pressing, they're winning the ball back high up. They're putting Barcelona under a lot of pressure, and Barcelona simply cannot cope. I would like to think that City are used to the physicality of this from the Premier League, and as people have said, comparing to games like Liverpool, we know what it takes to beat Liverpool, and I would say that this Liverpool team would be capable of doing a job on Bayern Munich. We know what it's like to beat Liverpool. We need to be replicating that. I'm thinking back to the 4-0 battering that we gave Liverpool back in July. I start thinking about how City performed last January, which was crucial in us winning the Premier League, that solid 2-1 home win against Liverpool. That's what we're looking for, being clinical and hurting oppositions when given the opportunity. The problem we've got, though, is it's a 90-minute match. Bayern Munich will want to go through to the Champions League final, so will City. Something must give. It's incredible. It's going to be very, very difficult for us to knock out this Bayern Munich team. Maybe we might have to hope for them to have an off day. I don't know. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. So much to talk about. So much to talk about. So let's have a look at... I'm just going to change up the bit of the stream to get that onto the second half. Then we'll have a look in the chat and what people are saying. Wouldn't write us off, just certainly not. Definitely not. We do have to beat Lyon first, definitely. Bit of a different game that against Lyon. Lyon are going to defend deeper and then try and hurt us on the counter-attack because they've got pace up front. So think how United played against City in the Premier League is exactly what I think Lyon will try and do tomorrow. So we need to learn our lessons. Completely different teams, Lyon and Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich's going to rely on us being right at the top of our game in terms of our passing and taking no chances. With Lyon, if we beat them, it's all down to being creative and putting our opportunities in the back of the net. I can see Lyon scoring against us, definitely. Our high line will be exploited probably a few times. I imagine I can see them getting a goal. It's all about City because we will get opportunities as well. We need to put them in the back of the net, and ultimately that was our problem against Manchester United, allowing them too much space, not defending properly, and then when presented with opportunities, not putting them in the back of the net. I can argue and say our defence hasn't been very good, but we need to be scoring goals to put these teams under pressure. And too often we've seen teams take the lead against City and we're always then battling to try and get back into the game. So first goal, crucial. I feel like Lyon needs that first goal. If City can get on top of Lyon and we can score first and put them under pressure, that should open the game up, which should suit us. Like people are saying, Memphis Depay, the pace to hurt City. I'm concerned. I'm confident if we can match the performance that we put against Madrid at the Bernabeu and we can match what we did at the Etihad against Madrid as well and be clinical, we've got enough about us to go through. If we want to go through against Bayern, though, if we make it there, we need to up it to the next level. It's Champions League semi-final. The Champions League final's on the line. You've got to be playing amazing football to get there when you're playing a quality team like Bayern. It's a match worthy of the final. We're definitely drawn the short straw on the draw. We could have been playing Juventus tomorrow. It could have been Real Madrid, Juventus, then Bayern Munich. It's a very difficult route. Instead, been Real Madrid. We've got a difficult match against Lyon, potentially then against Bayern Munich. Not easy at all. The other side, though, they'll be rubbing their hands. Possibility of a final and anything happening only takes you to choke in a final. Then all of a sudden you find it difficult. I've seen Liverpool do it several times. They're a quality team. Get them into a final. They don't look as fluent. Or I find that anyway. So anything can happen. Anything can happen. I will say City will take a lot of confidence beating Real Madrid. If we can get a really good performance and a good result against Lyon, we should have enough confidence to be able to match Bayern Munich. But Bayern Munich will be delighted right now. They're battering Barcelona, one of the best teams in the world. scary how good they are. How do Barcelona get back into this game is what I'm thinking right now. They've got a second half coming up. How do they get back into this game? What do they do? They need to be getting Messi involved more. They need to sort out their distribution from defence to midfield. And they need to be putting Bayern Munich, forcing them back 10 yards so the press doesn't become a problem for them. One thing I will say, Bayern might drop a little bit deeper to preserve energy. The counter-attack will become a problem for Barcelona in the second half. I can see Bayern Munich, if allowed by Barcelona like they have in the first half, possibly scoring 6 or 7 here. And it won't be the first time that we've seen them do that either. You could be right there, Arnab. Might just be a simple case. Barcelona simply are not that good. There we go. Scary though. Absolutely scary. Right, I'm just going to allow people who've still got about 5 minutes before the resumption of the second half. So I'm just going to allow people just to go and have a break, get a drink, go to the bathroom, do whatever, and relax for 5 minutes. I'm going to shut up for 5 minutes. I'm just going to have a little surf round on the web and have a look on Twitter. Things warming up with the transfer market, so it's a good time for me to be doing 5 minutes worth of research here. And have a little break. I like this little quote that Husam Aour has put out, apparently. He said, I don't know if it's a job interview tomorrow night, but it's always flattering to have your name linked with clubs like that. If I'm honest, it's not relevant, though, ahead of the big game. He's 100% focused on Olympique Lyonnais, because these are really important games. So he knows that City have had a look at him. He knows his interest there, and he'll see it as a good opportunity to, once again, try and impress a potential suitor in City. I know City aren't looking at central midfielders this summer, and I'll be gutted if Aour does leave Lyon and go somewhere else, but as soon as it comes to a point where City want a central midfielder, I would hope that we would be in for Aour. Right age as well, really good player. Yeah. We'll see what people think of that, actually. Husam Aour potentially joining Manchester City. Lionel Messi, the door is always open. What would Messi be thinking right now? He always gets linked with the exit door, but I just don't ever see him leaving Barca, if I'm honest. A bit of a sports nerd, so I'm just going to have a look at what's happening with the other sports at the moment. Let's have a look at the cricket. Pakistan have closed day 2, 2:23 for 9. The frustrated England today. I think the snooker's going on, so let's have a look at what's happened with the snooker as well. World Championships. So McGill has gone out to Wilson. Score did it finish that? Final frame decider, wow. So it's finished 17-16. Incredible. I think O'Sullivan's currently in action up against Mark Selby. So let's have a look what's happening with that. Last time I looked, it was 13 all. Have a quick look at what's happening just before the second half is about to start in just one moment as the players come back out. Currently 15-14. Mark Selby, if he can win this frame, he'll go one away from the final and knocking O'Sullivan out, as O'Sullivan's got a little bit of work to do. Interesting. Right, back to the game. I'd classify snooker as a sport. Requires pinpoint precision. As Antoine Griezmann's coming on for Barcelona. Might not require too much physicality, but it's certainly a test of your mental strength and definitely needing skill and ability to do well in snooker. As Griezmann comes on for Sergi Roberto, so we'll see what happens there. As the second half gets underway, we've got the timer back on. 4-1 to Bayern Munich at the moment. Nothing wrong with pub sports. Darts and snooker, very entertaining. Darts, one of my favourite sports. If you've never been to a darts event, go to one, because they are insane. The atmosphere, like no other, puts football atmospheres to shame. Go to the World Championships. I've been before. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Waistcoats and bow ties. I tell you what, football used to be quite a gentleman's sport at one point as well. Up to 95 likes. See if we can get 5 more likes. And get to 100, that'd be great. Get yourself to an event for darts. PDC events are amazing. The atmosphere is incredible. You can't see anything that's happening, but you can buy jugs of beer, lots of chanting, people in fancy dress. It's like a big party. It's brilliant. I love it anyway. It'll be behind closed doors, because I'd love to go to an event and vlog it and document it and show everyone what it is like. It's amazing. Once again, requires a lot of precision. Sport doesn't have to be physical. There's lots of Olympic sports out there that doesn't require too much physical process for you to be involved in. Sports like archery, things like that, shooting, you know, and that they're all involved at the Olympics. A PSG Man City final. I think we're going to need to. If we get to the final, I'm going to say right now we've deserved it, knocking out Real Madrid, Lyon and Bayern Munich. A crime's been committed. I said the sport, not athletes. That's a great ball from Neuer. One touch. Oh, that should have been a goal. Should have been a goal to Bayern Munich. That should have been 5. Lovely football from Bayern. I can see them picking off Barca, if I'm honest. Hello, Leo. Thank you for tuning in. Oh, there we go. Charger went off then. Don't know why. It's a pantomime. They're just not good enough at the moment, Barca, really, are they? Hello, Kimco. Thank you for tuning in. They need to get Dembele on the pitch first if they want him to change it up. Late challenge that by Griezmann. Great ball. Another chance for Bayern. And it's just over the bar. There's a yellow card's given. As Vidal's gone down. Is it Davies that's getting the yellow card for an arm in the face of Vidal? Yeah, it looks like so. Yellow card for Davies. I didn't have a chance to have a look at the yellow cards record, see if there's any players that are suspended. So maybe people can let me know in the chat if there's any players sitting on that. Hi Palmer, thank you for tuning in. Yeah, red card would allow them back in. Glyn, your wife Tracy wants a shout out. Shout out to your wife. There you go. Does City have what it takes? We need to be pinpoint perfect if we want to beat this Bayern Munich team, in my opinion. Tuning in from Kenya, love it. Love it. We're only 4 likes away from 100. Let's see if we can get to 100 likes. So if you're watching the live stream, make sure you leave a thumbs up so we can get to 100 likes. That would be brilliant. YKYK, thank you for tuning in. A JSGC member, much appreciated. Now you see why they want to sell Semedo and hopefully not to City. Mr. Super Sid tuning in once more, leaving a comment, much appreciated. Do I think Norwich will ever go to the Champions League? No time soon. Ball comes in, cleared by Bayern, and further cleared. Bayern are lethal. They've got a counter-attack opportunity here. They can get a ball across. Maybe he's going to go on his own. No, going to get smoothed up surely. And it's going to get tapped in. It's 5-1, but certainly looked offside. I think offside's being given. Yeah, VAR will check this, so always good to put the ball in the net and let VAR check. Lewandowski has put the ball in the back of the net. I'm almost certain that he's offside, though. Almost certain. Yeah, about 2-3 yards offside, so that's going to be disallowed. So 4-1 it remains to Bayern Munich. I think Bayern are certainly the most informed team in Europe. Lewandowski's a tremendous striker. Tremendous. As Luis Suarez has picked up a yellow card. Up to 98 likes now. Yeah, I'll be mentioning more about West Ham wanting John Stones in tomorrow's transfer update. $99 now, one more like. I don't see Barca winning this game, if I'm honest, Palmer. A bit of scrappy play that from Bayern Munich. Allows a corner to Barcelona. When was Lewandowski linked with Fulham? As Barcelona's corner goes in, cleared. I can imagine Senor Tebes going for something along the lines of La Liga needs all the best players and we'll find some money for Barcelona to be able to spend big, and Real Madrid, and they'll want to bring players either back to La Liga, so I'm talking Neymar, or signing someone else instead for big money, is normally what happens in La Liga. 2010. Did he play for Dortmund back in 2010? I hope City don't get Semedo as well. It's not been a good performance, this, has it? I'm not sure Semedo is the answer that City need, and if Semedo is the answer, I don't want to know what the question is. I think a loan for John Stones would potentially suit, in my opinion. His value won't decrease, and his confidence can pick up, so his value can increase. So there we go, in my opinion. Nice pinged ball out for Barca. A chance here. Oh, decent chance. That's a great goal from Barcelona. 4-2, Luis Suarez. A potential comeback, maybe. Luis Suarez with a nice dummied shot, selling the Bayern Munich defender onto his left goal. Lovely finish from Suarez to make it Bayern Munich 4, Barcelona 2. Great ball out across as well. That is a really, really good goal from Barcelona. Perhaps their way forward in this game, that. Lovely, lovely goal. Brilliant finish that from Luis Suarez as well. Clinical. Clinical. Great finish. 4-2. There's still 33 minutes remaining. Dan. We've got a game. We've passed over 100 likes as well whilst Barcelona have scored that second. So thank you everyone. That is much appreciated. Bit of momentum here for Barcelona. They'll be looking to try and get that third. Try and really put Bayern Munich under pressure and force them out the blocks. If Bayern do concede again next, then definitely Bayern will go on the offensive. They'll look to the score, is what they'll do. I'm watching on BT Sport, which is what it's live on in the United Kingdom. If Barcelona do the miraculous here and manage to come back and go through somehow, I'm not going to fear Barcelona from what I've seen on this performance. Bayern Munich's attack and press scares me, because I know it's a weakness for City, but what I've seen from Barcelona and their clinicalness, I know what to expect from Barcelona, so it doesn't scare me as much. I really do not care if people put thumbs down. I lose no sleep over it at all. It's like when people put stupid comments. I lose no sleep over it. I do not care. Imagine people leaving thumbs down for the video because it's a live stream. They're wanting to watch the game. So as soon as they click and it's not the game, they're not happy. So they'll leave a thumbs down is what happens there. But like I said, I don't particularly care that much, if I'm honest. YouTube for you. People are entitled to their opinions. Like I said, it affects me in no way whatsoever. A thumbs down. I like thumbs up because I know that people are tuning in, interacting with the video, and I know that they're enjoying the video. It helps with the algorithm and everything of the video. Thumbs down just didn't do anything. Luka Jovic really struggled at Real Madrid. Thank you, Glyn. Appreciate it. And it is sad, David. It is what it is. Been on YouTube now for what? 3.5 years or so. Just a little bit longer. I'm used to it. Bayern not really doing anything. They're looking more for the counter-attack. It's a very nitty-gritty stage of the game right now. And it's perfect for Barcelona finding a goal. If you find that goal, it will open everything up. Bayern will go extremely focused and they'll go all-out attack. They'll be looking for goals and it will allow space. Barcelona need that goal. I would say next 20 minutes or so they can get that goal. We're in for a good finale. Thank you, Dan. We're only on 10 dislikes, not bad. Over 100 likes, 10 dislikes, 90% plus. Decent. Chance here for Bayern on the counter. Pressed high, forcing that mistake once again from Barcelona. Surely a free kick. It is. Pep has a fetish for Harry Winks. What a title for a video that would be. Satcher Simpson, $1.99 donation. Shout out to you. Absolute legend. A JSGC member as well. Love it. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Hope you have a wonderful evening. Chance for Bayern. Can chance maybe put a ball into the box. And does. 5-2. Game, set and match. Yep. Game, set and match. Quality goal there from Bayern Munich. Hurting Barcelona, wanting to come forward to try and find a goal. Showing that clinical edge. All but seals the game there. Alphonso Davies with some lovely skill. He's just ended Nelson Semedo's career there, hasn't he? Good grief. That's horrendous. Squares it across. Nice and easy. 5-2. 5-2 to Bayern Munich. What a game this has been. Absolutely incredible. Ends all any of hope of a grandstand finale finish. Can Walker contain? He's had a solid season. Can he contain Alphonso Davies? It's the next level above, isn't it? Certainly is. Thriller. As I think it was Kimmich with the goal. All about Alphonso Davies there. Like I said, it just ended Nelson Semedo. They wanted... How much was it Barcelona wanted? £40 million. £40 million. £40 million. Not happening. Crazy. There's a flash shot comes in, I think, from Messi. who hasn't really been involved in the game, goes wide. It looks like Bayern Munich is going to be the third team going into the semi-final. It's took a deflection, so it's gone out for a corner. So they're joining, obviously, Leipzig that went through yesterday, knocking out Atletico Madrid, and also Paris Saint-Germain that knocked out Atalanta. Corner comes in, cleared by Bayern Munich. Walker and Davies would be a really good match. He needs to make sure he doesn't get skimmed by Davies. Try and get him onto his right foot. Move him away from his left foot, get him onto his right foot. Do our homework. Sensational, this from Bayern Munich. Absolutely sensational. They're scarily good. Scarily good. Just focus on Lyon, though. Think about Lyon. Don't think about Bayern Munich. If we get through, then think about Bayern Munich. Just focus on Lyon. That difficult match that we've got tomorrow. And get through that. Semi-final, 90 minutes, anything can happen from there. Just get through that match tomorrow. Neutral venue, anything can happen. Good long ball, read by sweeper keeper Manuel Neuer. Decent clearance on that as well. Manages to find a Barcelona player. Favourite position in football would be, I'd say central midfielder, but I'm really enjoying wing-backs at the moment. They're becoming ever more important in football. I always like goalkeeper as well. Lots of people will say striker and scoring goals. Some people will say winger. Central midfielder. I'm not that brilliant at playing football. I enjoy watching it more than playing it because I'm not very good at it. I understand the game and analysing it a lot more than I do actually playing it because, like I said, I'm just not technically that good. Surely a free kick there, and it is. Alphonso Davies has gone down, taking a hit in the head. Someone like right wing, left wing, central midfield or right back's mine. Maybe a goalkeeper. Tunes. Saw their channel before, didn't check out any of the videos though. First time I came across it yesterday when people were mentioning it. I think that's Kingsley Coman coming on for Bayern. Nice, playing goalkeeper. Winger, nice. Versatile Robert Robinson there. Plays central attacking midfield, left wing and right wing. Alphonso Davies has had a brilliant season. He's certainly up there with being the best fullback in the world. Great at left back. Him and Trent Alexander-Arnold would be like a dream team of the a dream team of the season, really, wouldn't it? With Sane as well, going to be incredible. Could argue a case that maybe Sane getting in the way of Davies and his natural ability on that left side. Thank you very much to Glyn, becoming a League 2 JSGC member. Much appreciated. Hoping to get some priority access to some videos coming up very soon if you want to become a member. Chance, Bayern, surely, over the bar. Desperately unlucky, but Glyn, welcome. Thank you for becoming a JSGC member. Priority access coming up to some videos. Also got access to some custom stickers and emojis that you can use as well. Much appreciated. Anyone else that wants to become a member, you can also have lots of other perks. You can just go and check that out on my channel after video with other perks. You become a Premier League member, you can actually help me plan a video idea and put out a video. So yeah. But much appreciated. Thank you for your support. Glyn legend. Helping support the future of the JSGC channel. Much appreciated. A good shot from Bayern Munich. Bayern team looking sensational. Barca trying to find something. I think Barca's done well to get 2 goals, if I'm honest. 90 minutes, anything can go. This is what I like about this. This is what I like about these one-legged games. I think they're brilliant. Obviously, for adverts and sponsorships, they're going to do 2 legs so they can have more games and more money. But I love these one-legged games. I love the fact that you have a 1 match, anything goes 90 minutes. Barcelona, Bayern Munich. One of the teams goes out tonight and one goes through. I think it's brilliant. Mitch, anyone with water? Not me. Barcelona make another substitution. It's Busquets going off and Fati coming on. Leo, thank you very much. Thank you for enjoying the content, watching the content and supporting my channel. Much appreciated, and I'm happy that you're enjoying the live streams and the transfer updates. That's what I always look for when doing my videos. Try and make them as entertaining, as informative and as enjoyable as possible. I like to think that everyone has a good time. Aguero, he's running, so he isn't far off. I don't see him starting any games in the Champions League. Perhaps if we get to the semi-final and the final, then maybe he might feature, come off the bench. You never know. I'm predominantly right-footed, but I have got better with my left foot. Ryan LFC, thank you for tuning in, Liverpool fan. Maybe you'd be able to enlighten us as to how we actually beat this incredible Bayern Munich team. I know Liverpool on their way to the trophy last year managed to dictate at the Allianz Arena against Bayern Munich. Maybe you can enlighten us as to how that can be done, because they are our potential semi-final opponents should we beat Lyon tomorrow. The Architect, Bolton fan myself, enjoying my videos. Thank you very much. My dad is a Bolton fan as well. Fun fact. Going for some very tricky, difficult times. They're now in the bottom of the English Football League, the EFL in League 2. Just appointed Ian Evatt as their manager. Looking to change up their style of football, as Bolton made some good signings, including Owen Doyle up front. So I always keep an eye because my dad supports them. So seeing what Bolton do. Interesting. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Sean. A lot more pace in the defence. They do, Davis being one of them. Moving Alaba to centre-back as well. A bit more pace for them. So I understand where you're coming from there, Dom. You are on your way back. Wishing Bolton all the best. Never good to see what happened with Bolton's owners and driving them down a barrel and right down. Not good to see. Obviously, Bury's had the same situation. They went even worse and ended up being chucked out the league. So I'm hoping that they can get their situation sorted as well. I don't like seeing football teams, particularly football teams in the northwest, not doing very well. I want them to do well. You believe City can win against Bayern Munich? How? How do we do that? What do we need? Weakness on the wings. They commit men forward. Counter-attack is one option. And De Bruyne is lovely at finding them passes just to split a defence and hitting and hurting Bayern Munich on the counter-attack. Jonathan there predicting potentially Barcelona's manager to be sacked, just like Sarri was with Juventus after their negative results. As there's a chance again for Bayern Munich. It's blocked by Semedo, not cleared, so they've got a second bite at the cherry. Has been a training session for Bayern Munich. It has been a little bit too easy for them at the moment. Up to 114 likes. You're all legends. All crazy people. Thank you very much. Your support is legendary. It's amazing. Beat Bayern 3-2. It's going to be one heck of a game if we go through. What a game it will be. It will be next Wednesday if we go through tomorrow night. Got a live stream tomorrow night. I've been going live 10 minutes before the games for these games, obviously because it's not City. We're going to be going live at 7:30 British Summer Time tomorrow. So we're going to have a nice big build-up. 30 minutes of build-up from myself. Got no one joining me for tomorrow, unfortunately. It does allow me to speak a little bit more, though, and stuff, so... Oh, who am I kidding? I'm lonely. I'm lonely. I've got no one here. If I could sing, I'd be singing all by myself. Huge quarter-final match against Lyon. I've got no one to join me. No one here to support and help. I'm going to have 2 beers up here. Chin chin. More for me. Yes. Bayern Munich now making some substitutions. That was a very firm handshake there. Less than 15 minutes remaining now of the game. As Jerome Boeteng comes off and Soule comes on. Oh, Rita, thank you very much for supporting me. Damn, thank you very much. Keeping me company. Never on my own. Just physically here. I like it when I've got people helping me. Lets me have some good footballing interaction, some different opinions and stuff, so... but great opportunity for me to have 2 beers instead. Good ball across from Bayern Munich, and Ter Stegen manages to get the ball clear with his feet. As Barcelona now look to hit Bayern Munich on the counter-attack. Surely a free kick, it is. Free kick given to Barcelona about 40 yards out on the touchline. On Barcelona's left-hand side, free kick given away from Kingsley Coman. Chance for maybe Barcelona to put something into the box. It's taken quickly, but referees forced it back. They're probably going to pass it, because they like passing the ball. Just some guy. I would say that is a safe prediction. I think Ake would be a great help in the Champions League, certainly. With his pace. Pace alone would help. Good signing that from City. Really good signing. Ferran Torres. Young. Chance for Barca. Oh, if that had gone in, one could have been in for a good climax to the game. Lionel Messi getting a decent shot away. Neuer gets down really well to save the ball there. Up to 116 likes. So close to 120. Mint. Love it. So we've got less than 13 minutes remaining here. Barcelona needing a miracle. Bayern have been excellent in this game. Dictated the game and what happens. Messi's gone down a little bit easily there. Referee's not having any of it. Looking for a free kick in a dangerous area. Instead, Bayern Munich bring the ball away. I don't think Messi's going to quit tonight. He'll be very upset. I should imagine he'll make some comments and he'll be linked with City, but don't think he'll quit tonight. When you're as good quality as what Messi is and like Ronaldo, they come with egos, they come with wanting to do well every season, season upon season, and it affects not only their sponsorships and monies and stuff, but it also affects chances for Bayern, but it also affects the players' noticeability because they want to be winning the biggest competitions on a regular basis, and it's something Ronaldo did very well at Real Madrid, constantly winning the Champions League. Messi's obviously won the Champions League. I think he's won it a couple of times. He'll want more. He'll want that to be his legacy. And that's probably why he's frustrated. He wants to win the biggest competitions. YK coming in with his custom emojis that he can use with the JSGC logo. Love it. Looks very nice on the side. First time I've seen it on the side. Looks decent. splitting the S and GC. There we go. I did want it all in one, but I couldn't do it, so I split it into two instead. Well, I managed to sort out the thing. I had a little problem with it in the first minute in the first half, but got it sorted for this. I know people have been calling for it to come back, the timer, so we got it back. From the UK. So it's a 50-50% ball possession. So Bayern Munich looking to have the ball a little bit more in this second half. We managed to work it from 47% up to 50%. Bit of a heavy touch there. Goes out for a goal kick to Barcelona. Ter Stegen's distribution's been poor, to say the least. Gives the ball away needlessly. Again, in a dangerous area to Bayern. Davies, can he put something across? Does find a pass. Bayern Munich go very central instead. Very confusing, this Barcelona Bayern Munich. Keep getting tongue twisted with the ba. We need to be perfect in our football if we want to go through against Bayern. But always a chance. Anything can happen. If you want to be the best, you need to beat the best. And Bayern Munich right up there as being one of the best. So if we want the biggest prize of them all domestically, the Champions League, we've got to go through the best. And that includes Bayern Munich. And I'll say it right now, if we can get through Lyon, like I said before, getting through Lyon, getting through Real Madrid previously, and getting through Bayern Munich, I feel like we will have deserved our place in that final. And finally, anything can happen. Yes, transfer update again tomorrow. Daily Manchester City transfer updates. Bayern are toying with Barcelona here. Ball goes across and nodded in. Number 6, he can't keep Lewandowski quiet. Puts the ball into the back of the net at the back post to make it Barcelona 2, Bayern Munich 6. They have gone to the referee, so they are checking for something here. Potentially offside. There's a free kick in the build-up. No, they're checking for offside. He's offside. Neuer is about half a yard, maybe a yard offside. This goal's going to be chalked out. Lewandowski is going to be kept quiet at the moment. Good ball in, good header, good goal. Unfortunately, offside. So it's going to remain Barcelona 2, Bayern Munich 5. I'm not sure why it's taking so long to come to that decision. We can all see that it was offside. VAR having a look. It should be disallowed. It is offside. I think Lewandowski knows. I don't get why it takes so long. We all know it's offside. I don't get it. You don't need lines. You just need to look at the highlight and go, yeah, he's offside. He's definitely offside. It's a simple decision to make, so I don't get why it takes a long time to make it. Even if it is a Champions League quarter-final, it's an obvious decision. In the meantime, Bayern Munich, during a VAR check, make a substitution. As Alphonso Davies comes off, put in a wonderful performance. I'm just about to give him a round of applause, but we're not watching City, so I'm not going to give him a round of applause. It'd be a bit weird if I did. Yeah, VAR is going to rule out the goal for offside. As Alphonso Davies comes off. The goal's been given. What? How has a goal been given? What? Unless I've misinterpreted the look and he's behind the ball, I'd need to have another look at that. So I'm going to have to change the score. I was fully expecting an offside to be given. It looked like a relatively straightforward decision, and it's been given. So it's 6-2 to Bayern Munich, and Lewandowski isn't kept quiet. He has a goal. I need to see another highlight of that. Was he behind the ball? They haven't shown the lines, I know, so I'd like to see that again. Good plays from Bayern. Another opportunity. Looks like he's taking a touch too many. 7! It looked like he'd taken an extra touch too many. And instead puts the ball into the back of the net. It's now Barcelona 2, Bayern Munich 7. It has got embarrassing. 9 goals in this game. Luis Suarez looks devastated. What on earth is happening? Right, I'm going to just go on to Sky Sports. Maybe they've put something in for that offside. Because he's definitely looked offside. I need to see a highlight again. Now I'm doubting myself. Was he beyond the ball or something? So they said Lewandowski may have gone a fraction early before turning in Coutinho's cutback. I need to see another highlight of that. This is crazy, this. 7-2 to Bayern Munich. Completely humiliated Barcelona here. They will not be happy about this. You mark my words. I've still not got over that offside. I need to have another look at it. I'm just going to... Lucas Hernandez has come on for Alphonso Davies, by the way. I'm going to get onto Twitter, see if there's a screenshot or something. There's got to be something. I don't... That offside... So I'm going to put offside in. Let's have a look. Can't find it anywhere that's got screenshots of the offside. I want to have another look at it. I don't know. If you're on Twitter or anything, you can find a screenshot. Just tag me in it, please, at JSGC171. I want to have another look at it. I find it a ludicrous decision, so I just want to have another chance here. Deflected and wide. I do remember when Germany beat Brazil 7-1. I'm still thinking about that offside. I think it could be a mixture of both there, Centurions. Barcelona not being very good and Bayern Munich being excellent. They're relentless, Bayern. They won't stop either. They'll want 8. I know, yeah, if we win tomorrow, we've got to play against this. Crazy. Good ball, that. And across. It's 8! Coutinho doesn't celebrate. 8-2. You would 8-2 be Barcelona right now. 8-2. Barcelona 2. Bayern Munich 8. What on earth is going on here? What is going on? It is showing up La Liga. Atletico's gone out to Leipzig. Barcelona's been hammered, humiliated by Bayern Munich. And Real Madrid obviously went out against City. So not offside there. Not offside on the pullback. Perfectly good goal. 8-2. I'm a bit scared if we go through against Lyon with playing this. But Barcelona haven't been brilliant. Absolutely, look at the Barcelona bench there. They're kicking the stadium in frustration. They're really not happy. They won't put up with this. And they're not meant to be investing that much money this summer either. They want to sell some of their players, but who wants to buy any of these players? Semedo has been linked with City and he's been trash. He's been really bad. Insane game. Aaron, you're watching. That 6th goal, was it offside? It looked clear offside. Am I wrong? Two minutes added on. Bit of mercy there for Barcelona. 8 to be Barcelona is going to be all the headlines. They're going to be a meme. They are going to be a meme. I'm going to have a watch of the highlights later and have a look at that offside. So stay tuned to my Twitter later and I'll put about my opinions. But it definitely looked offside. I know it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean anything. But it just further goes with what's happening with VAR. I'd have to have a look. Definitely beyond the man. I just need to look if he's beyond the ball or not. Vidal is getting frustrated. Less than a minute to go now. Still got a bit of drink left. Shall we chug it? Should I? Before I end the live stream? And Vidal's given a yellow card. I think that when that 5th went in, killed Barcelona as they were trying to get back in the game at 4-1, made it 4-2. As soon as it went 5-2, they just went. And there we go, full-time whistle. Barcelona 2, Bayern Munich 8. 8. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Messi doesn't even look disappointed. He just looks shell-shocked. Embarrassing, yes. Leave your thoughts in the chat. Embarrassing. This is not great for La Liga and Barcelona. They've been humiliated in Portugal. They've been ripped to shreds by a brilliant, fantastic, world-class Bayern Munich team. Well-drilled team. A team that knows what they're doing. A team that can hurt you with any opportunity. This is what awaits Manchester City if we can do the business tomorrow night and knock out Lyon of France. We might need a little bit of luck if we want to lift the trophy this year. I said we came here to do our homework. My conclusion with my homework is Bayern Munich are a bloody good side. And if we're going to go through against Lyon to knock Bayern out, I can comfortably say that we have to play to the best of our ability and we need to maintain that from minute 1 right through to the final minute and the final whistle after 90 minutes is what's needed. This is a phenomenal team. It's like a machine full of quality players. Danger men, Alphonso Davies, one of my man of the matches for the game. I'm going to give my man of the match to Thomas Muller. I don't even think he's played that brilliantly. It's just the timings and the positioning of him at the points in the game has been influential in making this result happen. So I'm making Muller my man of the match for this game. We need to find a way of stopping Davies. We need to find a way of keeping Muller not involved in the game, stopping the play of players like Goretzka and Thiago in the middle. Certainly finding a way of stopping the pace of Gnabry out wide. And of course, got to deal with Robert Lewandowski. And I'm just talking about their attack. They've got pace at the back. Very difficult for City. But we've got a job to do against Lyon before we think about that. And so that's where we're going to be heading in for tomorrow's live stream, which I will put up on my channel tomorrow for everybody to set their reminder. We'll first have a transfer update, but it will be out a little bit later. And so stay tuned for tomorrow afternoon into the early evening, probably for the transfer update, and then we'll be back for the live stream again from 7:30 in the evening, British summer time. So we'll have a look at the stats, then we'll end the live stream right there. 8-2, incredible game. Bayern Munich are a brilliant team. That's my conclusion. Nobody can disagree with that. Have a look at the stats. What did they end with? Always find it interesting. I'm going to have a look at that offside later. So, in terms of possession, this is according to Sky Sports that I'm looking at, because BT Sport just said that Bayern Munich had 55% possession. Sky Sports are saying 49% possession for Bayern and 51% for Barcelona. 7 shots for Barca, 5 on target, a couple of goals. They'll be relatively happy with that. The problem, 26 shots, 13 on target for Bayern, putting away 8. Very clinical, allowing them too many opportunities, too many mistakes, press too high. Ter Stegen's distribution not very good. The distribution between defence and midfield was a big problem, and if City do go through, we need to make sure that we're improving on that. Pass completion rate 86% for Barcelona, 87% for Bayern Munich. Like I said, for City, I'd be looking for north of 90%. I'd be looking for around 93, 94, and I think that may well then be the difference in maybe stopping Bayern and trying to make it all about the midfield and packing that midfield, because I think that's City's strongest point, and getting the players like Kevin De Bruyne pulling strings and getting players like Raheem Sterling, Phil Foden if he starts, or Mahrez or the Jesuses of this world, getting them involved as much as possible in the game. Tackles, 50% for Barca, 54% for Bayern Munich. Both teams pretty decent with their tackling. Aerial duels did come down a little bit for Bayern Munich, just under 60% for their aerial duels, but still very solid. Barcelona improved theirs in the second half. It was at 20%. They bumped it up to nearly 44%, so that was decent. 5 saves, so it could have been worse for Barcelona. It could have been double figures that they could have conceded. 5 saves for Ter Stegen to make, 4 saves for Manuel Neuer. All in all, though, absolutely quality performance from Bayern Munich. They're looking unstoppable. Their next game awaits the winner of Lyon versus Manchester City. They've already knocked out Chelsea. They've hammered Barcelona tonight. What can we do? What can we do? Anyway, thank you everyone for tuning in. Much appreciated. Kept me entertained all evening. Thank you everyone that's left a thumbs up. If you haven't already, leave a thumbs up on the video so I know that you enjoyed this live stream. Thank you everyone that's left their comments and interacted with me. Much appreciated. And I'll see you all again tomorrow for the next daily Manchester City transfer update, and then of course the big live stream, Lyon versus Manchester City from Sporting Lisbon's ground. Looking forward to that. Fingers crossed we can go through. And then we've got to face Bayern Munich. Yeah. Barcelona though, they're going to be a meme. The fallout of this is going to be coming over the next day. We're going to see what happens there. Hopefully City can get the job done for tomorrow. So lastly, before I go, got a little bit of my drink. I'm up to about here, so I'm just going to chug it, then end my live stream. So thank you everyone for tuning in. Empty. Peace. Ciao for now.